Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 3 to 6 months. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your current energy, what you don't see coming, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on for the next couple of months. All right, so thank you so much for everybody who's returning. I appreciate you guys. I can't tell you how much. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings, so if you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below. All right, let's get into your energy. I see the Empress, which I love. That means feeling at least a bit like yourself again. All right, so let's see what's going on for you guys. In your current energy, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Then what you don't see coming is the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. What Spirit wants you to focus on is the Knight of Cups, the Devil in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So the overall energy for the next 3 to 6 is the Five of Wands. So could there still be a few things around you that need to be wrapped up? Maybe a little bit of drama might pop up. It could be within a family situation. It's something that I don't think is going to be too difficult to resolve, but we always have ups and downs. So things can start to go really smooth. And then there may be just a few things that you feel like but have, gotten a little out of hand. Now, I did sense that there might be some competition. So in a work situation, let's talk about that for 1 second. You could feel like there's a lot of competition out there. And maybe there's a slight bit of fear in getting started with something that you really want to do. But I have this need to say, don't ever worry about the competition. And the reason I say that and say it with such an adamant sense is because there's always space for everyone, no matter what genre of work you do, whether it be, say you want to start a channel, or if it's tarot or something that is creative. Even if there's 1,000 people out there, each one of you are individuals. And you have to remember that there's always enough for everyone. So if there is some kind of hesitation, I'd say, don't worry about it. You can be just as successful as anybody out there. Now, if this is to do with love, I feel like there's somebody that might, sorry to say this, guys, but I feel like there might be somebody that pops back up that created a lot of heartbreak and pain and could have put you in a third party. We've been saying this a lot. So for some of you, this person might have already showed up and you've said, no, thank you. We'll get into it in just a second. And that could be why there's a sense of drama or fighting. They could have actually created competition between you and someone else. Now let's see. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords, this is very much someone who is trying to leave the past in the past, but I feel like this is a person that wants to come towards you and tell you the truth about something and the reasons why things happen the way that they did. If you don't want to hear from this person, I completely understand. One thing that I've been picking up on a lot in the readings lately is that even if they don't show up, this could just be the energy of that person wanting to say. You could see this person in your dreams or know that on another plane they're coming in to explain why this happened the way that it did. Whatever it is, I feel like this person kind of has a tendency to make themselves the victim. So just be aware of that. This could be anyone in your life. It doesn't always have to be a love situation. It could be a sibling or a parent even that has understood now what they did, what they created, and they want to come back and tell you why they did what they did or why they felt the way that they did. So I think your guard's going to be a little bit up. That's why the Five of Wands is coming up. You're just not going to tolerate it. And I'm going to start pulling from the deck because the Five of Pentacles is showing up. You've already walked away from something. You had a really hard decision to make. It was hard enough. And there is no going back. So this person might just be coming in and you may not even want to pay attention to what it is that they're trying to offer you, whether it be an apology, a small cup of love. Can we try this again? Are you willing to take a chance? I think they're mustering up the you know what to come forward and hoping that you might accept whatever it is that they are bringing to the table, whether it be apology or love or otherwise. We shall see. We'll clarify that in just a moment. All right, so let's look at what you don't see coming. The Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is having patience with yourself as you are building either your financial situation back up, finding your stability. I think you've been patient with yourself and it's starting to pay off. If you're watching things get better and better in your financial situation, this to me is also they're indicating a need to save, put money away, because you'll feel much more secure if you do. And because you've taken so long to get to this place, it's going to be really good for your mental and emotional stability to have that security there for you. Because in the past, it may have sort of worn on you. Now, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you may not be feeling on top of your game. So what you don't see coming is that this can have a tendency when you do wait, sometimes you neglect yourself. And I think the energy is trying to say, don't neglect you. Don't hold back on your passions. Don't not take care of you, because she's all about in the upright her physical self, taking care of her health. Don't let it take away from that. If you've had those ups and downs, you want to make sure that you still maintain, as my stomach growls, your health, eating well. If you can, get out and exercise, do what you can to maintain this stability as you continue to wait and watch as things grow and build. All right. So what Spirit wants you to focus on, the Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Five of Cups. It's moving forward beyond those toxic and painful situations. So yes, some of us have gotten past them and really put them in the rearview mirror. Others of you may still be dealing with a little bit of releasing from either a codependent type of relationship or just having been through so many relationships that were difficult. This comes up a lot in your readings. But with the Knight of Cups, this tells me that there's an energy of you needing to focus on what's going to make you the most happy. And do it when you're ready, not when somebody else is ready. Could this also be somebody else showing up for you? I think a lot of you, I've noticed in the comments, have met somebody new, and that's amazing. So this person could be moving a little bit slow, but the part of the reason why that's happening the way it is, if you're wondering, it's probably a good thing and you're enjoying that. But Spirit's saying, look, we don't want you to focus so much on the hurt and pain of the past. And as long as this person moves at a certain rate, in other words, kind of slow, you're not going to be as, let's say, scared as you may have been in the past. I think it can be difficult when someone new comes around not to be triggered by those old emotions. So I think Spirit's just saying, be cautious that you don't not pay attention to the Two of Cups that are behind you and recognize that somebody new is going to be completely different from the people you have dealt with in the past. Take your time, yes, but definitely don't allow the things from your previous relationships to hinder what you have, all the progress that you've made and the things that you've overcome. All right, so let's look at the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Swords. Now, for some of you, this could have been somebody that you dealt with recently, and they are coming back in to tell you what they feel. It could have been somebody from a really long time ago. Let's see. This is for Cancer. So we have the Ten of Wands. So this is definitely something that seems, and the Eight of Pentacles, like just a burden. The Page of Cups. You could have been dealing with somebody who was really emotionally immature. So I don't want to linger on this too long, but it's just saying I think it might have been too much of a burden for you to deal with. And they had a lot of baggage. This person definitely had a lot going on in their lives. Again, I feel like they played the victim. They seem to have a lot of stress, a lot of worry, things like that. And maybe that ended up resulting in them treating you poorly and not showing up the way that they were supposed to. With the Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, this just tells me that this person's probably not going to put the work in the same way they did in the past. So if you know what I'm talking about, if this person's already shown up or if they haven't yet, then I feel like they're just the same as they used to be. So just be aware of that. All right, let's look at the Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. You looking great, being patient, watching things grow. You're dead set in the middle of the reading. Stable, beautiful, handsome, whatever you are. Holding on to that pentacle like there isn't anything or anyone who's going to knock me off this throne. This is my throne. This is my pentacle. I'm holding on to it tightly. I waited for a long time for this to finally come around. And nothing and no one is going to create any kind of insecurity or issues in my life because this was a lot of hard work. And now that it's paying off, I'm going to hold tightly to it and just not let anything rock my world. All right. Then we have the Page of Swords and the Fool card. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is perfect. So this is also about what I said. If there was some kind of work that you wanted to focus on and you really were excited about getting started, but you feared any kind of competition, they're saying don't worry about it. You've got everything that you need with the Ace of Swords. You have all of the knowledge. You have everything all together, all that you need to move forward. You've been through the changes. The Death is in reverse. So you've already gone through the transformation. Trust that. All right. With the Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles, you can see this is somebody who I feel like has watched you grow, has watched you make moves. This is someone who's kind of standing on the sidelines and seeing how much progress you've made. Good for them. Because if they did you wrong in the past, too bad. Now you're looking good and moving forward, and they just get to sit back and watch as you continue on this. The Fool is here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's that leap of faith that I was talking about. So don't be afraid because it's going to pay off for you. Any insecurities or any kind of feelings of I may not be good enough or somebody's better than me or there's too much competition, they don't want you to focus on that. They're saying take a leap of faith. You've got this. You can do it. You can do it. You have everything you need. And let that person sit back as you take these steps forward. So if there's some of you that are already in a place where you're watching something grow and others of you that are starting out into something, then that spirit saying take a leap of faith. If you're just adding on to what you're already doing and it's been going really well, they're saying don't be afraid to make that change. And then sit back and watch as things shift and change for you for the better. All right, so the Knight of Cups with the Devil in reverse. For some reason, I just feel like this is your energy. If you're going to move into a love situation, I feel like you really are going to take your time. And that's another thing that Spirit's saying. Don't rush into anything. If you have come out of a difficult heartbreak, even if it was a really long time ago and you've been single forever, it's just saying take your time. There's no rush. Love can be found at any age, any time, no matter what you've been through. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So spirits, yeah, and then the Lover's card. Be sure that your radar's up for anything that had come back from the past or situations where you sense that somebody isn't telling the truth or doesn't have the stability that you require in a relationship. This could still be a toxic energy, but see how this is reverse, so it's putting it behind you. You don't want to stay in that energy of focusing on things that didn't occur. People that were narcissists, people that spoke poorly to you, ones that treated you awful. This is saying just put that behind you. Look how his back is turned to this. The pain, the toxicity, all of that crap is behind you. Yes, I'm going to say it as long as it comes up in your readings because you all deserve a pat on the back. We're all at different timelines. So you could have just gotten over a hump of really putting some stuff behind you. Others of you are beyond this, and that's fantastic. You could just be focusing on yourself and in a really great place, and you want new love. And now you're in a position where you can actually find it. All right, so I'm going to clear these cards. And if you do have someone on your mind, let's go ahead and have you think about them for just a moment. And I'll pull the cards for your energy and their energy. All right, so this is for Cancer for the next 3 to 6 months. Tell me about their person and their energy. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is your person's energy, the Moon in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is somebody who doesn't seem terribly patient. All right, so let me get into yours. We have the Justice, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The overall energy is the Page of Cups. There it is again. This is somebody who wants to come in and offer love. Is that the overall energy? Absolutely. But I feel like it's your person wanting to come back. Have they been working really hard or having the patience to see how things could go? I think they're impatient and wanting to move towards you and find balance within the relationship. They want a new start. I don't think they have as much fear as they may have in the past, and that's why they're showing back up now. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, but they're kind of going back and forth in their mind. Now, if you're currently in a relationship with this person and you're curious as to what's going on, I think they're impatient to get going with you. That's why it was really important to focus on your energy, the Knight of Cups, and say, take things slow. Because if this person is going back and forth about how they feel, but yet they're putting pressure on you, I don't think that they have anything to hide or that there's a lot of secrets or drama. I just think they might want to get involved pretty quickly, but they have a lot on their plate. So just be cautious. You don't want anybody to push you into something, obviously, that you don't feel comfortable with. So for you, it's Justice, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and then the Two of Cups. The energy from the past that you probably already closed the door on, I feel like there's justice in that situation and you move beyond it. Look at how the back is to it. But, well, I say that and it doesn't seem like it makes sense. What I'm saying is you're turning your back on all of the sadness. You want to start fresh. So if you want to put behind whatever happened and have a new passionate beginning with this person, it's going to take for you a meeting of the minds, because there is still a little bit of sadness. So maybe you didn't feel like you had justice or balance in this connection. If you're currently with them, I feel like something has definitely hurt your feelings, but you're going to have to say, I really want a passionate new beginning, but I've got to get beyond whatever this is that I'm feeling so that we're on the same page. All right. So let's see what the outcome is. The Page of Cups. This is that offer of not only love, but possibly an apology if somebody had done something wrong. The Eight of Wands tells me that there's going to be a lot of communication. And again, that desire to move quickly, at least from the other person. The Eight of Cups, that can be looked at as walking away, but I think it's walking away from emotional burdens, emotional things from the past, and releasing those so that you can open yourself up to a person that really has something to offer you. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of hard work, effort put into the relationship. That's great. I love that. The Judgment says that yes, that look at that. That's happy. There's serenity and joy and rejoicing. So it feels like there's a good outcome in the situation. Just my biggest advice would be don't let somebody push you too quickly. The Five of Swords could be that you feel a little bit defensive just because you're cautious, and there's nothing wrong with that because you've been through so many changes. You've just come out of a place of having gone through a lot of different things. You have faith that the future is going to be brighter. The Hierophant can be a higher level of commitment. So it could be that somebody's coming towards you that wants that connection, that wants something, possibly marriage. They want to settle down. I feel like it's more of a spiritual connection than you've had in the past, which is great energy. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle to close this out. This is for Cancer for the next 3 to 6 months. Oh, okay, that card is standing out. Let's see what this one says. It is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Exactly, you do. All right, and then we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Exactly. You don't want to let anything from the past stop you from having that joyful new beginning, that future that you so want. All right. And then the last one is new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That was perfect. All right, Cancers, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, if you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. Anything else? September readings will be coming out towards the end of the week, so keep your eye out for those. Enjoy. I hope this has resonated for some of you, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.